Hi, I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. Today we are reading for the sign of Cancer for the month of January from the 1st to the 15th, 2020. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I would like to add that you should not live your life by the tarot. It is you that creates your own destiny. Practice mindful meditation to clear your mind of unwanted negativity and replace it with positive thoughts for a happier life and a positive future. It is you and only you that can fill your heart's desire and bring positive, healthy changes that you deserve. These readings may or may not resonate. Take what does and leave the rest, or you can also choose to leave it all and create the life you wish to have. So today I'm using the Dreams of Gaia. I'm using the Tarot of Dreams. I'm also using Voyager Tarot and Chakra Wisdom Oracle. I'm also using the Star Word Oracle by Sacred Geometry Universe, and I'm going to put these books right here on the side in case I'd like to refer to them. But let's go ahead and get started for Cancer for January 1st to the 15th, 2020. All the cards have been pre-shuffled, but of course I'm going to shuffle again to get the energy card. I'm getting the energy card from the Voyager Tarot. This is for January 1st to the 15th, 2020 for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The energy for Cancer we have is we have Fortune. So you have the Wheel of Fortune card, Cancer. Very good. They were upside down. Sorry about that, but sometimes it happens. So Cancer, we have the Fortune card for you. So the energy of this reading is definitely getting on the Wheel of Fortune and moving forward. I see you're moving forward. You're like the butterfly. You're starting something new. I see you possibly traveling soon. I possibly see you traveling to many different places because you're on a discovery for something. I see that you're on a discovery for some sort of guidance, inner guidance. You're possibly going to be by some beaches. And, you know, there's also a roller coaster here, so you may have some ups and downs, but you're definitely going to make it through. Okay, so let's go ahead and find out what's going on for Cancer. This is for January 1st to the 15th, 2020. What do we have? Wow, that's a lot of cards, so I'm going to put them back. I think I accidentally just kind of slipped. You kind of slipped because didn't have a good grasp on them. Make sure they're not upside down also. Okay, let's try this again, Cancer. Okay, what do we have for Cancer for the month of January from the 1st to the 15th, 2020? What do we have for Cancer? January 1st to the 15th, 2020. Wow, I sure did get a lot of cards down. That wasn't a slip, so let's go ahead and find out what this is here. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Magician. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Page of Wands. And we have the Three of Wands. We actually need one more card, so let me see if I can get that card. Let me get one more card for Cancer. Let me get one more card for Cancer for January 1st to the 15th, 2020. Let me get one more card for Cancer, please. Okay. We have the Four of Coins. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. It seems that you're either moving away or moving towards something, right? I also see the Magician here. It seems that you're trying to manifest something, all right? You could be holding the Queen of Wands energy, or somebody with the Queen of Wands energy is in your environment. We also have the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is arguing, possibly fighting with somebody, okay? Bad words, you know, harsh words passed back and forth. The first two cards there are Aquarius. After that Five of Swords, though, we have the Four of Swords. There could be a Libra in your environment, or you could have this in your chart. You can have any of these signs in your chart. So you're wanting to go within about a certain situation, trying to find out the truth about something, because you're wanting to move forward on this Wheel of Fortune. It seems whatever home you're in right now, it's not doing so bad. You know, you're passionate about your home, what you have. We also have somebody here with the Page of Wands energy, and the Page of Wands is a message. It's a messenger. Somebody coming in trying to start something passionate with you, possibly, or having some sort of passion for something. But a message is definitely coming in. We also have the Three of Wands here, indicating that you might be waiting for something to come into you, waiting for your ships to come in. And the sign that's indicated there is an Aries sign. And finally, we have the Four of Coins. And this could be you holding on to something. You could be holding on to your finances. You could be holding on to a thought, a memory. You could be holding on to somebody. This card indicates Capricorn. I also see here that whoever you're moving towards or moving away from involves a lot of sharp words that were passed amongst you two or you and others. You may have got a message about passion, about somebody having passion with another. You were trying to manifest something into your life, and it could have been this Queen of Wands or somebody holding the Queen of Wands energy. But you've had to go within in regards to this situation, because it didn't really seem like a balanced situation to you. Something was not right. And you were trying to wait for some sort of information to come in, or something, you know, some news, anything to come into you so you can have clarity on whatever was going on. It seems the person with the Queen of Wands energy, possibly this person has been to your home before. This is possibly somebody who you've been hanging on to, or they've been hanging on to you. I also see that the person that you are arguing with, you are trying to manifest something with them, but it has caused you to go within and try to find the truth out for yourself. The truth about something that was not clear. Because you had this arguing and you've had to go within, you finally got a message of some sort. So your ships possibly did come in, but it was not exactly what you wanted to hear. You tried to manifest this person holding this Queen of Wands energy, but as you went within, you saw the truth. They only wanted to possibly come to your home for passion, and that was it. You may have gotten this information somehow from somewhere, and even though you were hanging on to this person, I'm not sure that you will be holding on any longer, because even though you were going towards this person, you were definitely going within to think about what has happened in this situation, and you're definitely hanging on to this thought. But perhaps you have found within that this person holding the Queen of Wands energy, you might have found out some information about this person. It seems that whatever you were manifesting has just left you waiting pretty much, and you not wanting to, well, you're definitely not wanting to argue anymore. Let's go ahead and find out what the Dreams of Gaia says to continue this story. What else is going on for Cancer for January 1st to the 15th, 2020? For Cancer, January 1st to the 15th, 2020. What do you have for Cancer, January 1st to the 15th, 2020? What do you have for Cancer, January 1st to the 15th, 2020? First card out is Father. Cancer, January 1st to the 15th, 2020. Cancer, January 1st to the 15th, 2020. Cancer, January 1st to the 15th, 2020. What do we have for Cancer, January? We have the Five of Earth. We have the Hero, King of Fire, Emotions, Desire, the Sage, Self. Let me see if I can get one more card for Cancer. One more card for Cancer, January 1st to the 15th, 2020 for Cancer, please. Let me get one more card for Cancer. One more card for Cancer, please. Journey. So it seems that either you can be a father, or there could be a father in your environment. It could be the father of your children. Okay? This is a, patriarchal person. This is the man of the house, right? You could be trying to be a good father. You could be trying to, be the father that everybody pictures in a father, you know? We also have this Five of Earth here. And this Five of Earth is pretty much feeling left out in the cold. Okay? You could be feeling left out of in the cold for a situation that didn't work out for you. This could have been a marriage. I do see that this person here is holding some cards. And in these cards we have the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords. There may have been a promise of a new beginning, but it may not have happened. Somebody was definitely left out in the cold. And this person here, they kind of look like the devil, like somebody who's not really a good person. As you can see in the background of this picture, there is a woman in the background. So you could have been involved or know somebody who had other women, possibly, or you could be that woman in the background that doesn't feel very well, kind of in the shade in the background. He has his back turned to her, possibly, doesn't really, hold her in high regards. What he does hold are those cards, and in his other hand, he has jewels. So he possibly could have been taking from this woman. We have the Hero card here, though. The 12 card in this deck is not the same as the Rider-Waite. Let's go ahead and find out what that Hero card is. Somebody could actually be coming to your rescue, or you could be thought of as a hero because of something that you've done. Perhaps you've done something to help others, or you've helped somebody, or you helped save somebody, something like that. But let's find out what that hero is. Okay, and that is actually, that's not a major arcana. That is, oh, okay, the hero is usually the Queen of Fire. But in this deck they do show, I think they do have kings and queens here. So let's find out what the hero is in terms of the fire element. Alright. The 12 of Fire, the hero. Guardian, protector, savior, activist, honorable, integral, selfless, and honest. So this could be you holding this energy, Cancer. A person of noble qualities, accord others with respect and dignity, ordinary people who do extraordinary acts. You avoid gossip. A person who lies cannot be trusted. An opportunity for redemption. Put another's well-being before your own at this time. Give a second chance. Altruism or wounded ego. So perhaps the universe here is asking you to give somebody a second chance. But it also says here that you cannot trust a person who lies, right? And this could be this person in this Five of Earth energy. This person could actually be a father, or this could be you holding all this energy. I have a feeling that the father is somebody in an outside environment, and this is not you. I feel that you are the hero. The universe is asking you to beware. So we have the King of Fire. So this person who is in your environment, okay? In the last setup, we had a woman, okay? In this setup, we have a man. So there is a man in your environment who holds this King of Fire energy, somebody who's passionate, right? It's funny because I don't see your card yet here. I haven't seen your card. But you might not be holding much energy of emotions right now because you may have been, depleted of your emotions for past heartaches. Possibly 2019 was really trying on you. But we do have the King of Fire here. Let's see what it says about the King of Fire since we're already here, right? Proactive, dauntless, inspirational, vital, powerful, passionate, charismatic, involved. Ground and focus your passion. Be more than the ideal person. Remain involved from start to finish. Every leader is a part of a team. Delegate. Be dauntless. Respect your position by respecting others. Show your appreciation. Keep your temper in check. So, whoever this father is, which could be you also, Cancer, it's saying to keep your emotions in check, or your passions in check, possibly. Be a team player. Okay? We do have the emotions card, which definitely is, that is a major arcana. And that is the 19 card, I think. The 19 card is the sun, though, but this deck, like I said, is not the same. Let's see if we can find out what the emotions card says. Okay, almost there. This book is really thick, you guys. Okay. Yeah, look how thick this book is. It's like a novel. Okay, anyhow. Emotions, feelings, emotional honesty, positive emotions, negative emotions, acknowledgement, acceptance, expression. So basically all the emotions, right? And what this book is saying is that all emotions are necessary. How are your feelings influencing you? How are they influencing your decisions, Because a lot of times when we have our own personal emotions, it really does affect our day-to-day life. And it's showing here that something may have affected your day-to-day life. It could have been this energy of this Five of Earth here with this devil person on it. I'm feeling like, this could be an earth sign. This is an earth sign energy, and I'm feeling almost like this might be Capricorn because of the horns there. So you could have had somebody who is deceptive in your life, who is a father, definitely. Might even be a Capricorn. They could have fire in their chart. This person may have made you very emotional at times. What else does it say? So it says, step back and detach emotionally. Positive emotions open up your learning. Representing emotions can create dis-ease. Okay, not disease, but dis-ease. Address symptoms of emotional repression. Are you negative or positive person? Heed the message behind the feeling. Do not prejudge the present based on the past. Practice acknowledging your feelings. So I also see here that the universe is definitely asking you to step back for a moment, because whatever's going on, the time is now. It is not the past and it is not the future. You have to realize that whatever emotions you have at this present time are still, right? They're not the past. They are not the future, but they are now. We cannot predict the future unless you're, one of those super psychics. And usually water signs are pretty darn intuitive, like you, Cancer. But I do see that you must keep your emotions in check. It does look like there's a woman right here holding some sort of wand with some dream catchers on it. There's also a butterfly hanging on it. But I also see a person kneeling right here. They are kneeling and they are kind of holding their hands over the area of the third eye. There could be some blockages right there, and that could be due to emotions. I also see a koi fish, and I see a dragon. There could be a Pisces involved here. There could be a person who has the year of the dragon. Or that can also be, let me take a little closer look. When I look closer, it looks like it could also be a bird. It could be a bird with a sort of helmet. This could also be possibly, rising of a phoenix, the phoenix coming to your own power, keeping your emotions in check. Even though you're remembering the past was dark and sad, and you have your head down to it, you are rising to whatever's going on in 2020. We have the Desire card here. And once again, we have something that looks like a dragon. So possibly this is a dragon, because we also have a dragon here. We also have this sort of goat, or it could be the sign of Aries. We have a hawk. We have a lotus flower. But this person is holding the dragon in his hands. It also seems like there's an eye right here. So either your third eye is opening, or there's a possibility that somebody is watching you and desiring you. Desire, wants, dreams, ambition, goals, price, gestation, manifestation, consequences, and selfishness. That's the key words to this card. What do you desire the most? How much do you want it? Desire compels action. Make another attempt, great expectations, great disappointment. Ground your desires in reality. What you desire will have a price. Wishful thinking, has your desire waned or changed? Let your conscience be your guide. To desire something at the expense of another, selfish desires mirror lack within. So, Cancer, is whatever you desire a selfish desire? Is it something that you feel that you need, that you must have, whatever it is that you are desiring? How much do you need this thing that you desire, or this person, or this situation? How much do you desire this? Do you desire it enough to pay the consequences, or, take a loss in something? Perhaps whatever you desire, there will be a consequence. Perhaps you will lose something out of this. What will you lose? Will you lose friends? Will you lose family? Will you lose yourself? Think before you act. If this desire shows up at your doorstep, or in your life, or as a job or a situation, make sure you think about it first. Are you willing to lose more in your life from a desire? Will you actually gain from this? How are your emotions when this desire comes to fruition? How are you going to feel about this? I think it's a time to follow your intuition here. Like the sage. The sage is a very intuitive person. The sage knows a lot. The sage is like the hermit. It seems that you're going to have to go within like the hermit. What you're actually going to have to do is go within and see the true self that you are. It might be time to follow another path, to take a new journey by yourself. I do see the butterfly here, and I do see two paths that you can go. You might want to hear that song, Stairway to Heaven, by Led Zeppelin, because that song just pretty much popped into my head. They basically said there's two paths you can go by. So which path are you going to use? You have to make a choice. Are you going to choose a darker path, or are you going to choose a lighter path? And you know what? It's so funny because today I was listening to something about the yin and the yang, right? And the yin is the female and the yang is the male. And I always thought that the female would be the lighter part and the male would be the darker part. But I found that I was wrong. It is actually the male that is the lighter part and the female that is the darker part. I think you're going to have to go within on this one, Cancer. You're going to have to figure out which path will lead you to this Wheel of Fortune. It could be any path leading you that way. Because if you've been doing the right thing in your life and trying to do the best you can, the universe sees that. And I believe that any path you choose is going to be the right path. It's just the path on whether you think that you're going to find happiness for yourself. And that's going to make you think, did I make the right decision or not? And you don't want to be in that mind frame. You want to be like, I made the right decision and I'm happy with I made this decision. Whether there's rough times or bad times, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to brave through all of this that's been going on in my life. You're definitely going to go within and you're going to try to heal yourself from whatever it is, whatever past heartaches that you have had. You are going to heal yourself. And everything in your future is a journey. Everybody's on a journey. What you do tomorrow can be a brand new thing, brand new journey. What you do a week from now, what you do 2 months from now, however far in the future, it's going to be a journey because life is a journey. But I do see in the first half of January that you're definitely going to be going within and trying to really discover who you really are, which is going to lead you to understanding of yourself. And whatever you've desired, it may or may not come, but that doesn't matter. because you have yourself at the present moment. And having yourself is basically all you need to move forward. You have these three birds flying away, so you could be letting go of old memories, past hurts, from going within. And I do see you taking a journey into a new direction in your life. You're like this butterfly. And the butterfly is an indication of somebody starting something new. Freedom. Freedom from something. You could be freeing yourself from negativity, negative thoughts, thought patterns. Sounds pretty decent to me, if you ask me. Let me go ahead and put these up over here. Pretty nice, Cancer. Just stay on the path, because there's still time to choose the road you're on, right? I'm going to go ahead and pull out some stars. We're going to ask the universe, give us some more insight in this situation in regards to Cancer for January 1st to the 15th, 2020. Okay, so I'm going to put the negative words on one side, and I'll put the positive words on the right side. On the left side and right side, right? Okay. So in the past, you could have been dealing with some sort of cruel intentions from others, right? And that cruel intention involved greed. People were greedy, they were selfish. Perhaps they were trying to take from you, mislead you. But I do see that you are an honest person. And honest people are usually protected. And you're definitely prepared for anything that's thrown your way for 2020. Not just for January, but I'm feeling like this is for the whole year ahead. That you're definitely protected, and that you are prepared to handle whatever comes your way this time around. It's not going to be like 2019. It's going to be completely different. You're not going to be dealing with cruel people anymore, and you're not going to be dealing with greedy people anymore. And that sounds great to me. You're definitely on your way to a journey of the self. Because now you are like the sage, and you are able to go within, you're able to find the truth, you know where to look up the truth or find the truth if you need it, because you understand that knowledge is power. You just have to apply that to yourself and take that first step to take the journey. Wow. And this person is lifting their foot to take that first step. It's up to you to figure out which way you're going to go. Very nice. Let's see what the universe has to say for Cancer for January 1st to the 15th, 2020. What does the universe have to say for Cancer for January 1st to the 15th, 2020? What does the universe have to say for Cancer for January 1st to the 15th, 2020? How many cards do we have here? What does the universe have to say for Cancer for January 1st to the 15th, 2020? Anything else from the universe? Oh, I just realized something too. I didn't flip over the stars. So let's see. We're going to flip over these stars. We're going to find out what letters on the other side of these stars. And these letters could indicate an initial of someone you know. It could be your initials, first, middle, last. It could be someone else's initials. It could be a word spelled out. So let me tell you real quick before I flip these cards what these letters are. I see the letter G. I see the letter E. I see the letter M. I see the letter K. And I see the letter L. So those could be initials. They could be your initials. They could be a first, middle, last name initial. And possibly you can throw, we have one vowel and the rest are consonants. So if you can spell a word with that, you can spell a word with that, or you can throw in some more vowels on your own. But those are the letters I have. Once again, it's G, E, M, K, and L. Okay? So let's find out what the universe has to say about this reading today. First we have perception, passion, insecurity, impartiality. It's almost like this is a Libra, like the weighing of the scales, possibly. I don't know. But we're going to use the book and find out. Let me see. Before I go to the book, I'm going to try to see what this says intuitively. So it seems that your perception of things are changing, definitely. Things that you thought of from the past are no longer in your mind as truth, right? I do see two butterflies here. You may be going into a new direction. I also see a green stone, so you might be opening your heart chakra a little bit more, opening your heart to others around you because you might have been closed off. I also see passion here, so you may be starting to gain that passion back, that passion for life, for your own life. I do see that you did have, or you do have some insecurities, but I think you're going to overcome these insecurities because of your passions and your new perception. You might be a little bit guarded. You might take an impartial stance in a certain direction or a certain situation in your life also. You may be weighing out the possibilities more than you have in the past. Instead of making rash decisions, I think you're going to be thinking about it more. Let's find out what the book says real quick. So first we have perception, right? The heart knows what the eyes cannot see. So, yeah. So perhaps you can't see something in your life, but your heart realizes something, okay? You don't really need your eyes to see, right? Because whether your eyes are open or they're closed, you know whether or not you can feel that feeling of love, right? It's like a feeling of knowing. It's like somebody approaching you, kind of like the feeling an empath would get if somebody with a really good positive energy comes into their presence and they can feel it. They can feel the love in that person because they just know, you know? Or if you're in a room by yourself and you start to feel something around you, like love. And that could be spirit. That could be spirit giving you love at that very moment. It could be your ancestors, right? Let's see what passion says. Okay, where is, okay, passion. I quietly sizzle and shine. So possibly you're going to take on a task, right? You're possibly going to take on a task that you're going to do privately, and you're going to help others, but you're not going to let anybody know that you're doing it. I think you're going to be, you're going to maybe get yourself involved in some type of silent philanthropy, right? Helping others, but not telling anyone you're actually doing it, keeping that a secret. Because I'm feeling that you're not really interested anymore on people knowing whether or not you're doing good or whatever. I don't think it really matters to you anymore. I think what matters to you is actually just taking action and doing it with nothing needed in return, right? You just want to do it and that's it. You just want to help others, and that's all you want to do, and you just want people around you to be possibly happy, you know? Let's see what this insecurity card's all about. The greatest adversary is the one living inside me. So I think this card is indicating about starting projects and not finishing them. Maybe because you lose confidence in what you're doing, maybe you don't feel right about them. Maybe you feel like people aren't going to like them and you're feeling a little insecure about them. But, you know, you're never going to know unless you finish those projects and you try to see. Not everybody's projects become, you know, the most popular projects in the world, whatever. But that's when you just try again and try over and over again until you finally get it, right? If you don't succeed, try again. So I think you're going to need to be in this type of mindset and stop being insecure about whatever projects you're trying to do. Because, you know, somebody out there might love it. So have a little bit of confidence in your own ideas and your own creativity. Let's find out real quick what this impartiality is, and then we should be done. I quietly listen, allowing you to color your own palette. Okay, so it looks like you're going to be more of a listener instead of a speaker when somebody comes to speak to you, right? Which is good. Or maybe you have been like that your whole life, and maybe when you want to talk to somebody, they end up taking over the conversation because they have a lot to say. But that's usually because the person is either a lonely person because they have no one to talk to, or because that person needs to be heard because maybe no one else listens. And because you are a compassionate person, Cancer, it seems like you are always there for people to speak to. You're always going to lend an ear to anybody who needs it. And that's absolutely beautiful of you. That's a great quality. So if you are true to yourself and wish well to others, good or bad, the universe takes note to this, and you will be rewarded one way or another. So, Cancer, that was your reading for January 1st to the 15th, 2020. My name is Mona. This is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I'll definitely speak to you guys next time. Bye.